Hello Twin Flames, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for all the beautiful comments you leave on my videos. It means the absolute world. Thank you for liking, subscribing, all the amazing things that are now happening on this channel. We are family and it's my honour to be here for you. So what am I going to talk about today? Well, I've just done an amazing video. The dragons, the fire dragon and the earth dragon are really coming in today, and they are pulling out roots. The earth dragons are going to be pulling out the roots of any core beliefs or anything that is connected with ways of thinking, connected with your dynamic. And the fire dragons, I'm just looking at them because I've got them here. The fire dragons are going to be setting on fire what's being pulled up. They're going to be turning that to ash and making everything better. And this is very much connected with things that get in the way of the dynamic. Now, these are things that have already been agreed on a soul level for soul learning, soul growth, overcoming these barriers and not really caring what is going on in society or what people think, because that's a real test on this journey of twin flame, especially with the divine masculine, because the divine masculines are so involved in what's going on in the 3D. They do care about what people think. They care about how they're being viewed and what they are doing and what success they're having, and it very much depends on what other people think of them. Whereas the feminines are the opposite. The feminines are very spiritual, don't really care if things seem a bit weird. They're very quirky and loving and caring and kind, and they're a beacon of light. They're a beacon of light. The feminines are a beacon of light, and that's why the masculines are drawn like a moth to the flame to them. And I'm talking now about what the angels are giving me the word of anomaly. They're showing me like Neo in the Matrix is the one out of all the millions of people, all the millions of people. And, twin flames are the one in all the millions of people. So in other words, the feminines are the one for the masculine in all the millions of people, and the masculine are the one for the feminines in all the millions of people. So you are the anomaly, and sometimes there's things that get in the way for a reason, so that the masculine can see that you are the anomaly. You are the bright light shining bright in the darkness no matter what's going on. And I'm talking now about things in the dynamic, like there's age gaps. If there's a big age gap between you and your twin flame, then you are the same soul age, but you've come down into different time bodies to learn different lessons and awaken at different times, so that you can really come together, in a beautiful way, learning the lessons that you're meant to learn. So if there's a huge age gap within your dynamic, then it's because you're learning that lesson. You're learning how to evolve together in different earth bodies, and a lot of the masculines will be very afraid of that connection because they're afraid what people think. And this was made even more clear to me over the last day or so, because everyone who knows me knows I'm a huge Dylan O'Brien fan, and he's just done an episode on YouTube called Weird City, and he was involved in a romantic union with another man. So it was a gay bond, and the other man was older, and obviously Dylan was younger, and it's created so much, interest on Twitter and debates on Twitter, because I'm on Twitter, about this age gap thing. And the masculines are afraid, just like that, they're afraid of the connection. They're afraid because of the age gap. They think it's strange or weird, or it's not what society says. It's exactly the same if it's a gay union that you're in, Perhaps your masculine is in a relationship with another woman or another man, or, in a straight relationship. That's what they're saying, in a straight relationship, and they're learning to be true to who they are, and that is with you in union, in your twin flame dynamic. You are the anomaly, Perhaps it's a disability. I know there's a lot of that within twin flames as well. Your masculine could be disabled, and they're dealing with all the things that come with that, feelings of self-worth and, you know, not feeling worthy, and, you know, it's painful. They show me pain energy with that. There could be countries in the way, you know, countries. I know that a lot of twin flames haven't even met in the physical. You know, you may be having online relationships or connections, and that's painful in itself because, you know, then you get misunderstood and there's a lot of communication issues with that. There's all kinds of things that are obstacles thrown in by the divine to see if you're worthy of this connection. That's what they're saying. And it's really about opening eyes to the anomaly of you. So you are the anomaly, okay? I don't know exactly what the word anomaly means, but they show me the anomaly, unique, different, you know, like Neo. They show me like Neo in the Matrix, the one, you know, that they have to see through all the millions of people, through all the karmic partners, through the sea of doubt, through the sea of worry. You know, they show me like in a garden and you're removing weeds, you're like moving weeds and branches and things out of the way. Through all the obstacles, you're removing them. They can see you clearly in the distance as the anomaly, as the one, as the beacon of light, as the one that they know is their true self, their true counterpart, their beloved. And that's really what's going on right now. The shifts in awareness going on. And the dragons are a big part of that today. They're removing obstacles and removing things to do with the way of thinking that the masculines have, with their dark matter, with their dark thinking, with their dark morals. They're saying anything that's connected with, you know, anything that, like religious factors, religious backgrounds, you know, all kinds of things, whatever it is. I've only covered a small portion of them there. But it's the thing that makes you the anomaly in the darkness, the light in the darkness, the difference in millions of people. You know, you are Neo. If you haven't seen The Matrix, by the way, you need to watch that film. And the angels have given me the song Open Your Heart by Madonna, you know, that it's very much about at times, you know, the dynamic where the feminine is trying to run after the masculine, saying, open your heart to me, you know, what as if to say, what is the problem? Why can't you see? Why can't you see? And the masculines are just burying their head in the sand because, you know, in the song it says you're too blind to notice, because they've got the blindfolds on, they're not seeing things clearly. Well, this is all being ripped away right now, and this is what's happening between now and springtime, and in springtime things are moving forward. So really breathe freely today. And if you're not getting any signs from your masculine directly, if they're not contacting you, you know, if you're feeling down or depressed about that, then I'm here to say, give yourself a bit of a talking to right now, because the journey you're on is beautiful. It's a process. You have to trust in this process. It won't happen overnight. You know, the masculines have got deep-rooted fears that need pulling out by the earth dragons and firing away by the fire dragons. You know, you have to have faith and patience in this journey. And this is why we're plugged into source energy. This is why we have the help of heaven around us, connecting us, so that we know that we are not alone. That's my whole intention for this channel, to bring us all together so we can share our stories and help each other know that we are not alone, that we are each other's backbone, each other's support here. That's the purpose of Guided by Angels, because we're a family. And when we're in pain, we can pick each other up. And when we're flying high, we can all, you know, we can all rise high and be victorious in that and celebrate that, you know. So for today, just let go, breathe, trust, have faith, and know that heaven is sorting it out. And today the dragons are on it. The dragons, the fire dragon and the beautiful earth dragon have got it under control. So breathe a sigh of relief, focus on you today, do what makes you feel good, and just have a wonderful day. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon.